Hello everyone and welcome to another Age of Empires 2 video. So I'm bringing you another match that I've done a few days ago. It was done in BF Lord, you know, that closed, boring map where games take a lot of time and everyone is going to be very sleepy because this is going to be a very annoying match and very annoying video, except obviously not. So it turned out to be a quite interesting match that I played a few days ago, and I think it was worth it to share it with you. So yeah, that's it. Without further ado, let's get started. So I'm playing as a Mongol today. Mongols are a nice offensive civ, especially in open maps, which is not the case of this map. This is a closed one. Uh, but yeah, they're good in late game as well, with a lot of siege, so I can't complain. It's definitely a top tier civilization. So we were off to a very normal start with like our villagers going to shop, to gather food from cheap. Uh, Except this is a BF Lord map, and I was thinking about the game I posted like a few months ago, where I got into a villager war with my opponent because I couldn't really get my wall up, and we both lost a crap load of villagers. So I'm off to a very weird start. I sent 4 villagers to finish that wall, and yeah, he tried to kill my scout and didn't manage to do that. Now it's like playing with less 4 villagers, or with less 2 actually, because 2 of them got in the wrong side of the wall, which might not be a bad thing. Maybe if I'm very lucky, I'm able to sneak them, while the other 2 got on the right side. So yeah, I got, just because with this start, this is going to be a very bad start, because I'm losing production on those villagers. So, but yeah, at least I got my wall up, so I can't be. At least I'm not afraid, like in the feudal age, of getting rushed. And who knows, maybe I can even try to rush him because I got my wall done. Except he's also building his wall, but yeah. So here I was quite happy because I managed to sneak 1 villager. Now I am to try and wall her up. But yeah. You can see that my start is now getting really slow. I have my villagers on sheep, which is the normal start. And here I see that he found out the villagers that I hid from him in the upper screen. So yeah, this was bad. I think I'm not going to sneak any villagers this time. So no funny start, no funny archer rush. And considering what I did, it was really them. Oh no, I don't think so. Look how those villagers are stupid. I just put 1 sheep next to them, and they were going to try and kill the other one. Stupid villagers. Um, but yeah, anyway. Whoa, look at this. This villager here got the moves. Look how she dodged at those arrows. But yeah, this is a very bad start. I already got some idle time. Um, so my TC wasn't producing any villager because I didn't have had enough food to keep producing them, which is bad. Here I'm also not managing them very well because I should have already put another ship so they can start like killing them when they are close. But they weren't close, so yeah, they just stopped it, and yeah, that's more time waste. But anyway, at least I got my wall, so it's not that bad, I guess. And yeah, it was bad. It was bad. Just could be worse, even worse, if I didn't get the wall done. Um, but yeah, one thing that I consider after playing this game is that I made like the wall that was trying to protect my villager just way too big. If I just hit her within like 2 or 3 blocks of wall, maybe I could have saved her for later and at least distract my opponent. And yeah, that's that piece of wall. It was just very stupid. I'm now deleting the bits because it's like wood wasted that I can use elsewhere. yeah, I'm also building houses next to the fence. They serve as a natural defense. Like, yeah, defense. Makes sense, right? And yeah, here I'm trying to sneak the board too. Um, not sneak. It has a name for it. What is it? Lure. Yeah, lure the boar. Yeah, like this. It looks like this lure was going to be actually really nice. Let's see if I can kill it under the DC. Yeah, almost. It was not perfect, but almost perfect. Then again, I'm not like a pro, so I wouldn't be happy with this result if I was a pro, but since I'm not, it's okay. So yeah, here I keep building these houses. You'll see that this was actually a mistake later. Definitely a mistake. And you probably shouldn't do this because you risk getting housed later, like in the castle age. But yeah, spoilers, you'll see what happens. So no spoiling. Here I call another ship. This part of the game is just really regular, you know. I try to make it like very interesting. I try to sneak villagers and maybe create some feudal aggression, but yeah, that wasn't possible. Unfortunately, you can't do it like in every game every time. My opponent was at least intelligent enough to prevent me from doing that. So yeah, kudos to him. He was like intelligent. And yeah, here I'm searching for the second boar, which I couldn't really find. Then I see those marks on the map, and I decide to use one villager from wood to actually lure the boar. This caused me some time, but it's okay, I guess. Um, they should be advancing to feudal really soon, I guess. Uh, I'm gonna have a bad feudal time because, like, I lost a lot of time. Look how bad this lord was. It's like, it's gonna be in the middle, I guess. Yeah, it's gonna be in the middle of the way instead of being directly under the TC. So yeah, very bad lure. I'm also using the damaged villagers um, to build farms. So yeah, normal start, I guess. Um, and yeah, what else? It's okay because I have enough food to keep producing villagers, so I don't really care about like um, hitting the right spot for the villager. I mean for the boar. Never mind. But yeah, they haven't reached feudal yet. Maybe I'm not that bad, I guess. I almost have enough food to... After the war, it's like for 482, it was really close. And I think I click here. Yeah, host reached feudal, so... Yeah, I click here. 25 villagers, it's okay. Lost 2, so it's not like my echo is gonna be that great. But yeah, I lost a lot of time with this villager as well. I decided to build a wall behind the houses just because I can. And because I'm Mongols, it's actually very important that I try to hunt as much as possible. And those deer are really nice. Like Mongols got a bonus for their hunting speed, hunter gathering speed. That's it. So, so yeah, it's you should try to hunt with the Mongols as much as possible because of that. It will allow you to gather food really quickly. That's why they're good for open maps. They're good for Scout Rush, for example, because they gather food very quickly and so they can advance quick and attack very fast. They also have a good line of sight, so yeah, good for open maps, good for aggression. But don't worry, they'll also be good in the late game. You'll see. Um, I'm a bit low on food, so I kinda need more farms as well. But yeah, in a normal game, what you already have in like the moment you reach feudal age, you have close to 800 food, so you advance. So that's why I'm saying I'm low. I also didn't place any villager on gold in Dark Age. which is a bad play as well when you're trying to reach castle as fast as possible, because you know, in a closed map pretty much everyone goes for a fast castle, and this is definitely not gonna be a fast castle, it's gonna be a slow castle. But yeah, you can see that I guess I was the last listening reaching fiddle, or close to the last. I didn't really pay that much attention anyway. But yeah, it was a very bad time for fiddle age, which could be okay if I reached castle fast. But yeah, that wasn't the case. Now I'm low on wood, not only on food but also on wood. I need to build 2 buildings to reach castle age. So yeah, here I'm desperately trying to gather enough wood to build my stuff. So first things first, let's build obviously a market and a blacksmith. Yeah, I got an alarm that I was being attacked by host, but whatever. He decided to attack the the wall, that bit little reminiscent of a wall. Yeah, here I almost have enough food. You can see that those hunters, like, they really helped a lot. Look how quick my food is going up. But yeah, you did well too, farmers. I like you too, don't worry. But yeah, now I don't have enough wood again. Almost there. Here I'm clicking like a stupid in blacksmith, like, and there I got not enough wood, not enough wood, not enough wood. But yeah, because I'm stupid. You can see that my hunters are probably ill and I'm looking elsewhere. I should be looking at my hunters. Click in your hunters, please. No, here my TC is idle because I'm stupid again. Maybe I could have produced something. But yeah, whatever. At least I managed to get to the... Yeah, here I click the hunters. So yeah, you can see that at the time I was clicking Castle Age, both red and yellow already reached the castle. Now blue reaches castle as well, and so did green. Green was actually the first reaching castle, so I guess that my distraction in the beginning actually only hurts myself. It didn't hurt green at all, because if you are the first to reach castle, you're very likely getting ready to boom. So yeah, it was a complete waste. But yeah, at least I have 2 players that are in my team playing seriously, like both red and yellow reach the castle very quick, which was really nice. Yeah, I'm kinda low on wood, which is another bad point to be low on something, because my farms are about to expire. Like, if they were like a musical instrument and a maestro touching, imagine a maestro directing a bunch of bayonetas, pandeiretas players, like you see that instrument that does that sound. Yeah, it will happen. And I will need a lot of wood to prevent that and keep my farmers busy. At least I have enough wood to build a second TC, and I have a lot of food, which is nice. Now, here's why it was just stupid to build like a house wall in this particular match, because green is going to exploit that. He is attacking my houses, and those are like 6 houses over there. Here I just did a stone wall behind it, which is like an emergency walling. Yeah, because of that, because I'm booming, I will also need to build houses to replace the previous houses that I'm losing, which is what I do with that villager. But yeah, it was a waste, it was a loss of resources, and I'm still not, like, I didn't get away yet with it. I have the real risk of getting housed somewhere soon in the castle age, which is bad. Here player 7 points out that yellow didn't wall that little bit. I can't complain that much. I'm the worst player of my team. Like, look at the scores. I'm lagging behind. Like, I have about 250 or almost 300 less points than the next player in the line, which is yellow. And yeah, even comparing to... Okay, purple is worse. I was going to say that comparing to the opponent team, um, I was doing very bad. But yeah, I guess my team... I guess the opponent's team is bad as well. So yeah, as I was saying, I really risk getting houses, which might happen really soon. I have one villager building houses and 3 villagers producing town centers, which only probably spells disaster, because like I produce villagers faster than I build houses, and green is also destroying houses, so I'm reaching like my population, like my limits very soon. So that will certainly happen. But yeah, I'm trying, however, not to get, like, I was trying at this point. Yeah, of course I'm housed. Like, look at that. I lost a house, I was 60, and then it became 55 because I lost a house. So yeah, didn't last long. At least it could be worse. But yeah, while still being attacked, I try not to get too much distracted. And yeah, here I am housed again. This time I guess I'll be housed for a little bit longer. It lowers to 55 again because I lost another house. And yeah, even though I have now 60, I'm still housed, which is bad. But yeah, despite being attacked, I still trying to get my economy running. I here research handcart because yeah, because might as well have my TC working, and that technology doesn't really require population space. Now I have miners on stone, um, those guys that you can see over there, because I'm considering, like in this game, that I want to make mango dye. That will be my unit of selection. I'm thinking that this game, I was thinking, well, still, I already built an university, so I can just build fortified walls if I see that my walls are running, becoming troubled, and they're falling. So this is probably going to be a slow game. This was my thought process at this time. So I want to boom heavily, and I want to invest in a very strong unit that it takes time to do, because you can only build so much castle, like not that much, so you won't have a lot of units production. But I want to have a very elite army of mango dice. This is what I was thinking that I should do, like in my army composition. They're also very good against those particular units that is using. Like mangonels are very susceptible to mango dye fire, so mango dyes are weak. So as well, mango dyes are weak against onagers. So it's a kinda difficult matchup for both players. Now here I see that green was actually trying to build a wall almost next to my own wall, which tells me that maybe he doesn't want to attack by my side, because maybe he wants to attack in the middle, like maybe he wants to attack that line where player 7 already has some buildings. Um, I'm very focused. I was very focused on myself and didn't really care that much about my team, which is bad, which is not how you're supposed to play this game. I didn't really look or care that much about what my allies were doing. But yeah, if you take a look at the minimap, you can see that that player 7 has built some stuff next to the red base in the interception. Maybe it's army production building, like I didn't really know at this point. Now I sent several villagers to wood, and I believe I sent them to like as soon as they're created they go to gold, because I will definitely want need a lot of gold to advance to the next stage and then to build a Mangudai army. So yeah, I'll definitely need gold. I'm also building some farms because I'm kind of considering that I should have some scouts as well. Not the scout itself, I mean the scout line, um, because they're good against the opponent's siege. So yeah, kind of peaceful game so far, you know. Things are looking like a very normal, like noob game because I'm a noob. At this point I should have already been in Imperial, like if I was a better player, or close to, I don't know. But yeah, you can see that I'm very low on food. I have like 600, which is really bad, like. But yeah, I'm also building a castle because again, it's it's in that position to be a defensive castle, but also to keep producing mango dice. And yes, still booming, so I'm not saving up. I'm not saving up for food, which I probably should. Um, I just had a scroll to what my allies were doing. You can see, you might have noticed that green had a line of pikemen over there, and another player, I think it was purple, was also building some mangonels. So that confirms what I was thinking, that they definitely green definitely does not want to attack by my side, which gives me some safety. I feel safer this way, but um, but it also means something good in like as an offensive possibility, because he doesn't considering like probably putting an army, or maybe he, I don't really know, at least that's what I was thinking. Maybe he doesn't have that much of an army in that side because he's trying to attack by the other side, and Mongols can perform a very solid quick rush with a couple of siege rams. They just raise walls and buildings, defensive buildings very fast. Now here player 7 points that out, he marks that they're trying to breach. Yeah, you can see that they have some mangonels, which is okay. Um, but yeah, it's okay. They're going to take a while to breach through that wall, and they may always build castles. It's like player 6 is still in Castle Age. We have some players already in Imperial Age. I already clicked to Imperial as well. Now that purple is not in Castle Age anymore, it might be a little bit more threatening. I just sent produced a few mangonels to actually help my team, so they can say that I'm a bad teammate. But yeah, those are just a little bit defensive, like mangonels over there, that I was considering planting there to give me time so I can actually considering attack the player 3 without being bothered. Uh, but yeah, here I build a line of walls. This is my like disorder of organization. It has a name like OCD. Yeah, obsessive compulsive disorder. I want houses to be perfectly organized, and the good line of houses, which I do here, instead of like houses with gaps and random houses and such. Um, but yeah, I'm waiting a little bit until I reach um, Castle Age. My mangonels are going to help my team over there. I can see that player 7 is making scorpions, which is a very weird unit choice because like player 6 is using mangonels. But yeah, at least they have castles over there to defend that area, so I'm not really concerned with the defense of that area. I'm pretty sure they can just hold absolutely fine with those castles, at least until traps come. But I also grab a relic because why not? It's just so close, and that will give me a steady supply of gold. Even that, though, relics are not very important in a team game, but yeah, whatever. Um, I also now build stables, so I can grab some technologies, also archery ranges, just pretty much for the sole support of getting like support technologies um, for the mango dye line. I also consider building a second castle. I think I built it a little bit down. Yeah, I built it over there. It was actually quite bad spots. Maybe if we got in the point where we were getting raided, it will be good to defend against those like raiding units to protect like trading cards. But yeah, it was overall a bad like spot. I think if you are getting raided, it's pretty much GG. Because you lose a lot of gold production and that is hard to recover. It takes time if you lose trade cards to actually get them back, so it's not the kind of unit that you want to lose. But yeah, that being said, I'm also setting up a trade because I will definitely need a steady supply of gold, even though I have a lot of gold right now. Yeah, look at that. That's a Cataphract army, which is, I would say, is way more intensive, like in terms of total resources than Mango Dice. Maybe close to, they cost close to the same, but it's a bit harder to get food than it is to get wood. Like it takes more time to convert wood to food using farms. So yeah, it has a really nice hammer army over there. I can see that purple and white are fighting. I also saw some corpses. Don't know if it was a big fight or a small fight, but yeah. I'm not really very concerned. Like I was already producing a couple of mango dice there. My elite unit. Here I grabbed the elite mango die upgrade. I also believe I get the siege ram soon enough. I have a lot of food. Yeah, yellow is fighting with purple. Yeah, I can see that traps are coming there, so that's somewhat threatening. I really like if red used that army. Like at least to kill that trap, but yeah, it's okay, I guess. So here I grab a little bit more technologies, and yeah, I'll start producing the scout line soon, I believe. Yeah, I'm building stables because of that, I'm pretty sure. It's a nice support units to your mango dice. Like it, they can help them raising, they can protect them from siege. Yeah, here's the siege ram. Like they can protect them from the onager line. And yeah, it's a good unit. I would say that Mongols are they're really very strong. They're like one of the oldest civs, but they're really nice. But yeah, my allies lost one castle, which is bad. Here I lose a mangonel. Now purple loses a mangonel. Take that. I'm not sure why purple sent those gold raiders over there, like to attack whatever. They just hit a wall and they're not really doing anything. But yeah, which was a stupid attack. Now let's see. I grab a few more technologies. I am starting to produce RAMs. I'm getting a little bit annoyed at this point. It was like a standard game so far. I really wanted some action. So I produced some pikemen. Pikemen are actually only there to garrison inside the siege rams that I'm producing right now. Siege rams will be my surprise factor. They're really very fast. And like Mongol siege rams are incredible. Look at that massive red army. Like there's just nothing that gets past that bunch of cataphracts. The only thing I will use them against them will be actually my mango dice because they don't really have that much of pierce armor. So I'm kind of low on wood, which tells how much. Look at that, only 900. I'm producing a lot of wood, but I'm getting very low on it because I'm building a lot of wood intensive units like both mango dice and siege rams cost a crap load of wood. So yeah, it's not a bad thing. It means that you are actually using up all the resources that you are producing, so it's better to actually not have that many resources, like instead of having a lot of resources stockpiled like I have with, let's say with food for example. I have so much food, um, which I'm not using, so it's a waste of resources. But yeah. Yeah, there's a fight going on over there. I don't think that's those skirmishers like are going to do anything at all against those Teutonic Knights. They're very armored units, even though they are. It's like a pierce damage. They're not that good against pierce, but yeah, you're not going to kill them with trash. So yeah, it was a bad unit choice. Like if fighting against Teutonics, you use something better. And here is finally when the game gets really interesting. Now I delete my own walls. I see that green only has 2 lines of walls, so pretty simple. All that I do is just send my siege rams forward and they start to damage those walls. They're going to go down really very fast. Come on boys, it's time to attack. My mango dice are already behind, ready for the attack. And yeah, I got 2 holes in the wall, and those are like 6 or 8 siege rams, I guess they're 8. And yeah, I just send them forward. I'm sending them for the fortifications. I see that green has some nice onagers. They're a good unit actually against my army. But so as I said, is the mango dice against them because they have bonus damage against siege. So yeah, he's desperately trying to take those those onagers down, but I'm pretty sure that castle is definitely going down. He's making a mass army of samurai, and samurais make really short work of them. If I manage to keep their numbers high, I'm pretty sure they won't be able to get close. The fight is still raging on the other side. I'm just supporting with like elite skirmishers, which is better than nothing, I guess. But yeah, look how fast I'm trashing that green base. He has like a couple of castles. He now is doing the intelligent thing. Instead of just sending samurais like one at a time, is producing them, storing them in their castles. You can see that those flags over there mean that. So he'll probably have a good samurai army. And now I'm starting to hit the juicy part. Like yeah, here's the emergency wall from green, which definitely failed. But yeah, I'm going to hit his economy really hard. I'm pretty sure he is really annoyed with all those mango dice over there. Destroying their economy. Purple's trying to send some reinforcements, but just like samurais, they're quite bad. They're at least faster. And now red decides to join, and I say yes, perfect man, perfect. I guess it's exactly what I write. Perfect? Yeah, perfect man. Yeah, because, you know, those guys can do a crap load of damage. Their support, like my mango, does really nicely because they won't allow any kind of infantry to get very close to my mango dice. Instead, however, of letting my mango dice die to arrow fire over there, I just retreat them and I'm trying to damage more of their economy. Yeah, I'm damaging Teal economy, which probably wasn't the best play because like Teal is already a quite weak player in the opponent team. And look how the scenario can change. I was the worst player of my team. But because this is a kind of a slow game, I'm at this point the one with the better punctuation. Like look at the score. I'm like 16k, already surpassed red. My attack, however, kinda lost some momentum. Look how big of an army that Yeah, that was a bad orange shot. Crap, that hurts. Uh, Yellow says GG here. I don't know if he meant to say that he was about to lose or to actually win. But yeah, Purple just resigned, and I think he saw that he couldn't do anything in this match. Or I don't know, maybe he just gave up because he's a bad player. I don't really know. I see that Red is also damaging, like, yeah, he lost a down center. I see that Red is damaging, like, the trading line of them. Here, since I didn't notice what Yellow was doing, I just said to Yellow to hold on. I'm raiding them, so stay calm. I'm here, like. Imagine the position from Cristiano Ronaldo when he says, "Calm down, boys, I'm here." It's which was that I was saying to my allies, like, "Boy, I'm here. I'm raiding Till. I'm just destroying him. He'll run out of food and gold and whatever very soon." So yeah, at this point it's 3 versus 4, and I'm pretty sure that the the game is just really won. My attack, however, as I said, definitely lost a crap load of momentum. I'm still raising, but I'm not really occupying any position. So it's like a switch to a different style of game. Look at that. It's like a killing line. And look at those poor Janissaries. I don't know what Steel was thinking. Maybe he wasn't paying attention to his army, but he's losing. He lost a crap load of units against my Mango Dice, and there's nothing much he could do. Yeah, here yeah, as I said, I lost momentum, so I'm actually in a quite like dangerous defensive position. I'm doing a lot of damage, but I have a big hole in my, like, look at that hole I just built. Um, it's like an invite. I could just invite my opponent inside my base. Should he wants to build a couple of traps, he already has samurais, he has scorpions, which is a kinda weird unit choice, to be honest with you. I can just like build mangonels, which I'm pretty sure I do pretty soon, to just kill them. And yeah, that's it. I just kill mangonels. I just kill, no, I don't kill. I build mangonels exactly, and I upgrade them to onager. I'm pretty sure that I do that soon very well. Yeah, I also have a lot of gold, which it allows me to produce, like, I have too much of everything, like I'm not using all of my resources definitely, or maybe that means that I have just too big of an economy and maybe too small of an army, I don't really know. But anyways, um, I was, while raiding, and I kind of forgot what I did to my mango dice. Maybe they're all just dead at this point, I don't know. I'm also concerned about my own defenses at this point, because my attack lost its force, so I'm only building defensive stuff at this time. Just keep my units close to my own base. I'm like at my population limit, which is kind of bad, so I just sacrifice some villagers here, more villagers. I don't like deleting villagers, so I usually just send them to my opponents. It might be a noobish thing to do, but I think they grant me some line of sight. Look at that army, like, despite being 3 to 4, and I'm pretty sure at this point they knew they're going to lose, I have a massive army of paladins and also of samurais that are trying to destroy my base. So yeah, that's not very good, you know. My defenses are holding nice, at least. Yeah, poor villagers, they're going to die. And now look at that. I'm not sure if Green was just like what he was thinking here, but he's sending a massive army of rams against my walls, just like I did against him. I don't really know if he realizes that Mango Dice have extra damage against siege units, and even if they didn't, I have like onagers in my base, so yeah, they can just obliterate rams like very easily. Um, Here I also produce some camels because, yeah, camels might be useful at this point, I was thinking, because I was facing quite a lot of paladins. Here he also sends a few uh, onagers, which is a nice unit choice. Onagers are good, they're good in this situation if I can score a few kills. Um, but yeah, have a look what my the other flank is doing. They're just destroying the opponent team. Um, like in the other side, host was just taking a lot of damage. Even though despite that, he managed to send a big paladin lines to my base. But yeah, it was definitely losing ground against yellow in his own base. And in the middle, both red and player 7 are doing. Look at that, just destroying pretty much everything. Now he's using champions, which is okay, I guess they're good against the skirmishers, they're good against light cavalry, but they're definitely not good against Mango Dice. I just set Mango Dice forward again to do some damage, like more raiding. Um, but yeah, they're just taking way too long to resign, I think. Uh, I think it's just pretty much a waste of time at this point, but yeah, it's okay. I guess it's nice when you think you have a chance to not give up. So yeah, here I just park my Magudais over there and hopefully they start attacking instead of just looking at their targets. Yeah, that's what I do. That's how you do it, boy. So yeah, Magudais doing quick work. Um, yeah, look at my resources, 10k, what the hell, 10k food. I can just pretty much afford to research everything I really want to. So I believe that pretty soon yeah, I also built some arbalests here. Why arbalests? Because yes, it costs gold. I have a couple of gold. I also started making some cavaliers. Look, they're knights right now. Yeah, that's how I do it exactly now. I try to build knights because they're like my strongest unit, like overall the most bulky unit I can do to keep attacking green. But look how green is resisting, like he's getting beaten everywhere. Now my ally red is helping me. Oh, never mind. So player 1, like the blue one, resigned. I'm pretty sure that the green does that pretty soon because... But yeah, he still managed to put up an enormous fight. Look at that trebuchet line. I feel it could hold it like really long against the army that I was doing. He could just kill my units at range, and I can't get close because he has samurai on those traps. Yeah, Japanese traps are nice because they fight fast. But yeah, they all resign. We all say GG because it was definitely a very, very good game. So yeah, we share our GGs. Um, let's just have a look at the post screens now. So let me open it. So you can see that I have the blue ribbon, which means that I was like a VIP, a very important player in this match. At least I have the best score in the end of the game, which means that I was probably very important and that I killed a lot of units. We can see that in the next screen. I was actually the one that definitely killed the most units, like 520. That's really a lot of units. Poor green lost 446 units. Is like sending massive army of pikemen and samurais, like, and those die. So yeah, you can also see that I was the one that collected more wood, which doesn't surprise me. I had a crap lot of lumberjacks, so yeah, and I also need to use a lot of wood in my army, so that is not a surprise, definitely. In the technologies, I wouldn't say that there's anything like quite particularly interesting. Maybe I was the one that got the most researches, but that is not the most important thing, I guess. researching stuff is nice, but it's not a priority. Society screen, yeah, nothing very interesting. Yellow maybe got the relic first, or he produced more golds than we did. No, there's actually one interesting point here. How did green the hell did get 199 villagers? Like, whoa, that's some serious boom over there. No wonder he got a lot of resources stockpiled. So he got he could do a massive army in the end of the game. And finally, we have the last screen where they show the bars and such. Not the bars, like the red lines. Yeah, those stuffs that you can see in the screen right now. Which I quite don't really understand. I don't think that's very important thing. But yeah, whatever. So yeah, this was an interesting match. It started off quite weird. I definitely was behind my opponents and even behind my team the whole game. But yeah, in the end, since this was like a closed map, I was able to defend myself from like the Castle Age attack that I got from Green, which turned out to be not a Castle Age attack, which was like a defensive position after all. But yeah, whatever, not gonna complain, what can I say? So yeah, in the end, because Mongols are also a very powerful civilization, I managed to build a very powerful army, and I definitely, and the thing that got me to share this match with you was definitely that like siege ram push. It was really very nice, like destroying every defense that I could find, and Green must have been like, no, please stop. And yeah, I also really enjoy the raiding. I love to do that, especially in closed maps like this one. It's like you feel you are safe, but against units like Magodites, you are never safe. You are going to get rushed. You are going to lose your economy against my beautiful boys, Magodites. And finally, another word. I already said this in previous games, but you shouldn't give up. Like just because you have a bad start, like I did, I like lost villagers, lost time. Um, you can end up recovering and doing like helping your team, like I did in this match. So I was quite proud with my performance in this game, even though I'm still a noob. You know that I'm a noob. But yeah, that's all I have for you this one. I never really asked this in other videos, but these videos take quite a while of work to do, especially the ones that I draw stuff like with paint. Those drawings, they may seem very stupid, and they are very stupid, but I love paint, and I love drawing those animations, like not animations, those drawings, but they take quite a while to do, and these videos take me quite a while to do, even though they are like they're very simple, you know. But yeah, if you enjoy this content, if you enjoy this video, uh, like other YouTubers say, make sure to hit that like button. And maybe if you just stumble up to this video and then you have the curiosity and taking a look at the rest of my works, maybe hit that subscribe button and the bell button, and you will be notified for the weekly content that I'm trying to get to you every week. But yeah, that's all there is for this one. Thank you so much for watching, and see you around for the next one. Bye bye.